There was once a time when ordinary life felt more achievable. A stable job could support a family. Rent felt manageable. Food, transportation, and basic living costs consumed less of a person's emotional energy. People still faced hardship, but survival itself often felt less financially overwhelming than it does today. Now, millions of people work constantly, while still feeling financially trapped. And beneath modern society exists a growing psychological exhaustion many people quietly carry every single day. The feeling that simply existing became expensive. For many people, modern life no longer feels like a path towards stability. It feels like a continuous struggle to keep up. Rent rises, food prices rise, healthcare rises, insurance rises, transportation rises, and yet wages often fail to rise at the same pace, so people continue working harder while feeling increasingly financially fragile. This creates a strange contradiction. Human beings today live in one of the most technologically advanced periods in history. Productivity increased massively, technology became more efficient, automation transformed industries. Yet ordinary people often feel economically less secure, despite living inside more advanced societies. Part of the reason is that modern economies changed how survival functions. Basic necessities increasingly became highly profitable industries. Housing became investment assets. Healthcare became expensive systems. Education became financial burden. Food systems became industrialized. And slowly, survival itself became deeply connected to economic pressure. The modern economy also normalized endless payments, subscriptions, debt, financing, monthly obligations. People no longer purchase life once. They continuously pay to maintain access to modern living. This creates permanent financial pressure. Many people no longer feel like they are building stability. They feel like they are constantly maintaining survival. And because financial pressure rarely fully disappears, the nervous system remains under continuous stress. Inflation intensifies this feeling further. Money quietly loses purchasing power over time. A salary that once felt stable begins feeling insufficient, even when income technically increases. People notice this emotionally before they fully understand it economically. They feel poorer while working just as hard. At the same time, modern culture constantly raises expectations for what normal life should look like. Social media exposes people to luxury lifestyles, expensive experiences, endless consumption, and comparison changes perception. Ordinary living begins feeling inadequate. This creates psychological exhaustion on top of economic pressure. People are not only trying to survive financially, they are also trying to keep pace socially, inside systems built around constant comparison and consumption. Work culture deepens the problem further. Modern jobs increasingly demand more time, more flexibility, more productivity, constant availability. Yet despite this effort, many workers still struggle to feel secure. This creates emotional confusion. People followed the rules they were taught. Study hard, work hard, stay responsible. Yet stability still feels distant. Perhaps this is why anxiety feels so widespread today. Millions of people are not chasing luxury anymore. They are chasing relief. Relief from bills, relief from uncertainty, relief from constant financial pressure. And perhaps the most dangerous part is this. When survival itself becomes exhausting, people lose emotional energy for deeper parts of life. Creativity weakens, relationships suffer, peace becomes difficult, human beings become psychologically trapped in survival mode. This does not mean life was perfect in previous generations. Every era had struggles, but modern life increasingly combines economic pressure, overstimulation, uncertainty, endless comparison all at the same time. And the human nervous system was never designed to carry this level of continuous pressure indefinitely. Perhaps that is the quiet truth many people are slowly beginning to realize. The modern economy no longer makes ordinary life feel stable. It makes survival feel expensive. And perhaps the saddest part is this. Millions of people are no longer asking for luxury. They are simply asking for a version of life that no longer feels financially exhausting just to maintain.